Oh, there's everybody.
Oh, there it goes.
Yay! Hi, Rianne. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jeannie. Hi, Faith. Oh, wait. I see somebody else. Who is it? Somebody's coming on. Oh, hi, Tanya. Yay. Okay, you guys, I'm driving from Las Vegas. We went to Speed Check reported ahead on Full Freeway. Speed Check. Okay, we went to New Leader Conference this week and this weekend with Kimmy and Vicky, and it was freaking fire. And I'm so proud of them. And when I was there, I saw these teams of like 20, 30 women all who had achieved 1 to 2 star, and I'm like, and they're taking big old team photos. It looked like our group, but at Summit, right? And all of these girls were 1 to 2 star, and I'm like, this is the vision. Like, this is where we're gonna be next year. All of us there. 20 of us taking that team photo all at NLC. And then the next day we'll just make it like a little team retreat. The next day we can stay and go do like fun hike and team like bonding and all the fun things. So put it on the like calendar because it's happening. NLC is happening for all of us next year. It's just gonna be fire. So very excited. The other thing I wanted to share that they announced at NLC was there is a new BAT, a new business activity tracker. It is uploaded in the coach office right now, and it's more in line with like top 10 coaches like put together, okay, this is exactly what we're doing. Like they just tweaked it and they put areas for names and areas where who are you talking to, who are your 10 in play, etc. And it's really, really good. So Vicky was like, I'm going home and I'm printing out 52 of them so I can do one a week and have them all laid out and binding them in a book. And I love that. And even if you did one and you just laminated it or something so that you can erase it each week, make sure you get your names down on a different piece of paper if you're going to erase it. But something in front of you every day where you're like, okay, I got 5 minutes. Which section of this back could I check off? Which section could I do? Because it doesn't have to always be, I've got 2 hours to work my business today, because we don't. And Sarah's going to go into something she created for March that is just fire, because I think a lot of us are in this season of life right now where it's like, I have literally 7 minutes. What can I do in 7 minutes? Because I've got all the things going on. So I'm excited for this bat. Um, Starting in March, we're gonna do, I think all of you are in, maybe Tanya, not yet, but you might have said something already, Tanya, and I missed it. But everybody jump in for our Emerald Challenge for March. I'm gonna do a separate chat pod from our 100 Fire chat pod that we have, because I think there's some girls in there that aren't gonna do the Emerald. So I want it to be a super focused, like badass pushing women's group for the Emerald Challenge for March. And I'm going to have a couple like top coach guest speakers come in, talk throughout the month, just give some fun like tidbits. And it'll be all of us pushing for Emerald or Emerald again. And somebody like Faith, who's on this call, right? She's got 4 on her left, 4 on her right. She needs to build 2 emeralds, and she could do that in this freaking month and go for March in this challenge, and she could go diamond. So it's 4 tasks. It's your WOD workout of the day. It's a quote of the day. And these are posted to your normal news feed, not just your stories. Invite to and add to. So super easy peasy. It was invented by Janelle. She got her whole freaking downline to go emerald. Did you guys see on the National Wake Up Call today? There was like 100-something plus emeralds announced. I'm like, this is going to be us. I'm so excited. So even if you're emerald, go emerald again. And then if you are like, okay, I got my Emerald, I hit Success Club as well, like build another account to Emerald in this challenge. And we're going to lock in some diamonds for March. I can feel it. On that point, we're setting up a diamond bet group where it's one of those fun ones where you throw in, I think it was like $10, $20. And then there's that fat pot at the end when you do go diamond. So we're getting that together right now with a bunch of the other top leaders. So stay tuned if you are freaking close, or I'm going to say, even if you're emerald or double emerald, jump in, because I feel like diamond pushes are what get people to diamond. It's like, I want to win. $1,000, like get me to diamond if this is happening. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm very motivated by income and being able to do things for my family with the income that we earn. And this is just an extra bonus and an extra way to get to diamonds. So jump into all those opportunities that you can to rank advance because they're going to be awesome. What other thing did I have? Oh, okay. I'm going to send out, this is super cool, but there was a really good talk from Bob Heilig, who's like, it's a podcast called Your Virtual Upline, and I'll put it in the team page. I highly recommend a listen this week, but he recommended to up your paycheck this year, really focusing not just on like new customer, which we focus on for Success Club as well, but really focusing on who's already at your table or who are your customers currently that you can service, because it's so much easier to help a customer than it is to help a brand new person, right? It's easier to help a customer who already likes, knows, and trusts you. They've already bought from you. Maybe they've just fallen off their journey and they need to re-engage and they need to reconnect with you. But he talked about customer retention. He talked about helping new customers. And the beautiful thing with Body now is you actually get Success Club points from existing customers reordering things. So it was a reminder and a gut check to me to like, okay, go into my customer list, download everybody, see who's ordered in the last 90, see who hasn't, who do I need to reconnect with, who's fallen off, who did I abandon, right? It was like a really good, all right, with like serve the people at your table moment. And something I wanted to share, because I've noticed an uptick in my own customer retention and people staying on products. And that's something I'm super proud of, but it also is great because it goes towards your points to hit elite this year in that ATV category to earn points. All the time that your customers from this year reorder product, it gets you volume points to get you elite points. So the goal is, and Sarah's going to talk about how she's doing this for March, but like something like the Rebel Pack, where it's 99 bucks. It's a 20 serving bag of shake. They can get it again and again and again. Those are points that go towards ATV for you that are going to move you on your road to elite and earn you more points. So something that is working well for me for customer retention and having order new products is in my challenge groups. I've been making a video once or twice a week that I post in the page. And it's something of me, like maybe just finishing my workout and blending up my shake. And I'm talking to them about maybe something that I heard on the Daily Fire that day, or a tidbit or a snippet or something motivational for them. Or maybe I'm showing them a couple clean things I have in the fridge and some food ideas. But at the same time, show them something you're consuming. So last week I was blending up my shake. I showed that I threw some power greens in there, showed I did a digestive boost, showed them I took my Optimize, my 2 tablets. And along the way, I'm showing that I'm doing it. I'm like, oh, by the way, you guys go take your Optimize tablets. I had 3 messages from gals after that going, what are these Optimize tablets? I think I need these for my digestion. And another 2 people asking about the power greens. So it was like, oh, duh. These people have already bought from you. They already trust you. There's studies proven that people would rather order all the things they need from one source versus, oh, I got to go to Whole Foods for my greens. And I got to go to like Costco to get my collagen. And like, they might not know that you have all those things in your arsenal, in your bag of tools that could help them. And so it was a reminder to me of like, talk about and show them what you're using. And even if it's something simple of like, hey, you guys, I just did Dig Deeper today, and then I popped in and I did this fun stretch from the Body Library, and showing things in the Body Library. Or, hey, you guys, I just did Dig Deeper, and then I jumped in for 5 minutes and I listened to the 2B Mindset Super Block video to help me with my nutrition this week. And literally show them on the library where you go, what you click on your little touch screen of your bike computer, whatever it is. Because they don't know. And I think so often we take for granted, like we just know the things, and we think everybody does, and nobody does. But when I showed that 2B Mindset block of like, I'm going to watch this video, one of my gals messaged me. She's like, what is that? I need access to that. And then she ordered that. So how can we dig deeper into our toolkit? And we've had past calls where we talked about how are you running your groups? A lot of you are running text threads right now, which I freaking love. But could you add in something where, like, Sarah goes and films a video today after her workout, a quick motivational as she's making her shake, she's throwing what she's putting in her shake, and then she uploads it to YouTube. Now she has a link when she texts her clients that day and it's like, hey, here's my sweaty selfie, workout was great, and here's something fun that I threw together for a couple of my girls just to help them with motivation for today. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. So it can still happen in your text groups. I know some of you have chat pods, some of you have group text, some of you are just one-on-one with your clients. I have a lot of one-on-ones going right now. So I take that video that I put in Self Love Fit Club, I upload it to YouTube, and now it's a link that I text out to all my one-on-one texting clients too. So there's a way you can do it. Obviously, that's not a bod group, not a Facebook group, and still have them see your face. Like, make a video this week. I challenge you guys, like, make a video this week showing some of the things that you also use. Some of them don't even know that you use Shakeology, right? They might just only ever see you mix up your Energize in the morning. They don't even know you drink your shake. So I think it's super powerful for them to see those things from us. So that was one thing I wanted to share. Okay, I'm passing it off to you, Sarah. Can you share your March 2020 with us? I'm obsessed with it. One, because it's like exactly when the world shut down. Like, what, 4 years ago was in March, and I'm obsessed with your group and your theme. And then I want to pass it off to everybody, and we can talk about, like, okay, what's working well, and then what's the game plan in these last 3.5 days of the month to lock in SC. Okay, I'll shut up.
Okay, so I was doing Dig Deeper for a little while there, and I was struggling, not just getting the workouts in, but like finishing the full 45-minute workouts, 50-minute workouts. But I'm also someone where I have a Peloton. I love the Peloton. I love the Peloton app. I love Body. I love the Body app, and I love marrying the two. And so it's like I would be finishing a 45-minute workout with Dig Deeper, and then I'd be like, okay, but I still want to do a 20-minute like run or walk or bike or whatever. And like, crap, like my entire day is gone. I still have humans I have to keep alive and like sanity that I have to have. And I have to like eat sometime throughout the day. So I'm like, I can't do all of it. And so I was like, what I really miss was like when back in June, Whitney and I were doing the job one, the bod group or whatever. But what I loved about it was we would film the workout. And then right after that workout, she'd be like, okay, let's go film on the bike. And I totally fell in love with this idea of like a 20-minute weighted workout, a 20-minute bike workout. Like it was perfect. I was seeing the absolute best results with it, with my body. I was seeing the absolute best results mentally. And so I was talking to Whitney about this when I was having like an ugly cry nervous breakdown the other day. And she was just like, well, what about 75 hard? And I was like, no, I can't do a failure mentality right now. I was like, I need wins right now because I'm struggling. And so that's where we started talking. And I was like, what if I just came up with this idea where it was like 20 minutes workouts that you had to do, and then add in like little 20-minute challenges in there. And I run it for 20 days so that I can sell the heck out of the Rebel package. I love being able to tell people, I no longer say you have a month's supply of Shakeology or anything like that. I now can say like, you get all the supplements that you need in it. It's literally a 20-day bag of Shakeology. And I'm like, yep, you get access to the program. But some people that don't have the Peloton or whatever, I also tell them like, there's other options for you on there. You can do a 20-minute walk outside. You can do a 20-minute stretch or another thing that's on the platform. And I've really shared this with people that have joined with me in the past. So I've invited everyone who's joined me in the past. I've been talking about it, like incrementing it, or not incrementing it. That was the wrong word to use. Crumbing it, leaving breadcrumbing it in my stories every single day, where I'm like, I'm doing 20 minutes right now. I'm doing this right now. And I've been talking about how much it's been helping me. And I've had so many people not even necessarily reach out to me on Instagram, but like I'll text them afterwards and they'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, I went in on that. And so it really has been helping me to have something going on behind the scenes, even outside of social media, just in my warm market here. Cause it was like my sister-in-law. I'm like, why the hell didn't you click on my post? Like, why didn't you just click on my poll? That's so much easier. And she was like, no, I just figured I would text you. And so luckily I've been staying in contact with all of these people, which I wasn't doing before, to be quite honest. So what I did was, let me see if it'll let me share my screen. I will show you guys. Where is it now? There, it's share screen. There it is. So I went on and can y'all see my screen? Okay, so I basically took the welcome packet that we have and I kind of broke it down into just this specific month. I called it March Back, Take Back 2020. It has the welcome note. I switched up the welcome note to just explain this. By the way, I went in and I made a copy of the welcome packet. I did not edit the original packet, so I still have that other packet if I need to give it to people. But I edited it to be exactly about this March 2020, and I kept in the commitment contract, the before and afters. I created a tracker in here that goes by the calendar because I'm like, I need stupid simple right now. It's literally one tracker that you can follow. I don't even know if I have, yeah. So I put on there the day that we're starting, you're going to take your progress pictures and everything every single day, 20-minute workout, 20-minute activity. And I've even told the girls, I'm like, don't think that you have to do an extra 20 minutes of PD. Listen to it while you're doing your activity. Like listen to it while you're in the car. I put little things over here. I didn't put my why, I put why me, because I'm like, that's cute. And then top takeaway from PD over here on the corner that I put for them. And I only did it for 20 days. I'm like, don't even think about the entire calendar. You're focusing on 20 days right now. And we're going to create a habit at that 21-day mark. I put down here a tracker that they can follow, but I also put in like specific dates up there. So it breaks it down even further. I put in 20-minute challenges, 20-minute meal prep, which I will film a video of me doing a stupid, simple 20-minute meal prep. And I will send that out to them during the beginning of the week. I put a challenge of go to bed 20 minutes earlier because sleep has been non-existent. I put 20-minute no screen, no sound, because I've been finding that I freaking love just sitting in my car, not listening to freaking anything. There's no kids crying. There's no dogs barking. There's no machines humming except my car. And it's just so soothing. So I'm like 20 minutes, no sound, no scream. And then I put a 20-minute in here for whoever wants to do it. Mine personally is going to be 20 minutes to get freaking ready every day. Like get myself put together every day. I'm going to give myself 20 minutes on that. I kept in here the different options that they have for 2B mindset and portion fix. I am going to be following 2B mindset because I love the tracker for 2B mindset, but I also do what Whitney does. And I marry basically 2B mindset and 4-week gut protocol without all this tracking of the containers. I just follow those 6 simple things that you take out. So that still has a video in there. I still have the Zoom workouts and then connect with the community. And then I put a congratulations down at the end and how we can continue on with the rest of it. But I made it very simplified. And what I'm sharing with people is I give them a couple options for workouts. It's either job 1. And I like job 1 because you have the program that you can work through. But then at the end, if you're still loving it, you can also do the body block because they're both different, but it still continues on with the same trainer, the same timeline, everything like that. And then, yeah, so I give them the options for the workouts, give them ideas for the activity that they can do every single day. They have to text me every single day. It says that in the package. They have to text me every day, not just throw it in a Facebook group. I want to talk to you like personally one-on-one each day. And then, I said, oh my gosh, what was the last part of it? Oh, for package options, I'm giving them the option for the Rebel package. And I'm saying that that's what most people are going with, but I am also still giving them the option if they want to do a total solution pack, just because I still have the promo code that goes for it. And so if they want to get the best bang for their buck and go that route, they absolutely can. But just so that they know they have 2 options, I'm giving them those as well. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. But I feel more engaged when I like come up with stuff and I like have to like think of stuff, not just like, here, I'm going to throw you guys in Self Love Fit Club, which is a brilliant plan, but it also kind of like lets us kind of back off as leaders. And I'm like, this is not, I told Whitney on the thing, I was just like, I feel like this year could totally be a year of like pause for me. I was like, but it can't be. Like, I was like, this year has to be a year of growth. I cannot, it's been 4 years of pause. I'm like, we can't do that anymore. So just stepping it up. And it was really fun to put together.
I'm obsessed. Will you put the template link for that in the team page? So we can copy and make ours. And then I think I'm obsessed the most because it feels like exactly what you need. And I think when we make a group centered around exactly what we need, we get excited to invite to it because we're like, this is what I need. I know there's somebody else out there. And that's the beautiful thing. Even if there's 0 other people out there that need it right now, you go all in on it because it's what you need. And I commend you for like taking a step and going, what do I actually want right now? Like, what does Sarah need? And that's going back to your journey first. You're just awesome. You're on fire. Yay. Okay, feel free to unmute anyone who wants to. What's working well and or what are you doing to lock in SC? by the end of this month. I will tell you the SC0 club is way too crowded right now, and none of us are ending the month in the SC0 club. I don't care if you have 1 point on the board because you helped one person with a rebel pack. It is happening. No one in SC0 by the end of the month. Okay, ready, set, go.
I think I'm unmuted. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I kind of did it by accident. I was messing around. Does weird stuff sometimes. But I'll go since I'm unmuted. It's been a slow month. February has been a drag month. I don't know if it's been for everybody, but it's definitely been for me. So I'm doing the Morning Meltdown 100 and the Gut Protocol. I'm doing both of those things. And you were talking about doing it for yourself. I'm really doing this for me. I'm just hoping there's people that want to come along. So far, I only have one person who's actually committed to it, who just signed up yesterday. So, and she's going to do the Morning Meltdown 100, which is super exciting. I've had a couple people back out. But basically my plan kind of for the last couple days is to just keep reaching out to people. I did the sample workout for Morning Meltdown 100 this morning because I've been doing Dig Deeper, and I filmed it so I can kind of show people kind of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make a video sometime today, hopefully, and post it with, you know, basically an example of what you're going to be doing. But I think my sister's interested in doing the Gut Protocol with me, which is awesome. She's already signed up with me. She signed up last month, so I might have somebody that's interested in doing that too. And I'm hoping to lock in Success Club. I think if I get one more customer, I think I hit Success Club. So I'm trying to get one more person to sign up before the end of the month. We will see if that happens, but I'm positive at thinking that hopefully that'll happen. So I'm just going to keep grinding for the next couple days and reach out to people, especially people that I haven't reached out to in a while, and just say, hey, checking in, you know, and hopefully I can get some more people that are actually interested. But I'm actually shocked at like the event, just how many people have actually responded to it that I had no idea that were even interested, even watching me, anything. So I'm going to reach out to a couple of them again. A couple of them never responded to my message, but I'm going to check in with more people and kind of see. But mostly, you know, I'm doing it for me because I need it. And boy, was I humbled this morning when I did this sample workout, Dig Deeper. You know, I've been getting so much muscle. It is completely different ball game with the Morning Meltdown 100. It kicked my little butt. So I'm excited for it. I'm super excited for it. And Sarah bringing up the 2B mindset. I've actually never done the 2B mindset. I've always done like kind of around portion fix, but she was talking about the Gut Protocol. I love the Gut Protocol. For me, it's really a good eating plan. Like, it just makes me feel good. I found out I'm really sensitive to gluten. And so that is just, there's been a lot of areas that I've changed, but I really want to go a full reset. But now that you brought up the 2B mindset, now I'm actually going to look into that a little deeper and see if I can kind of marry the two a little bit, because I have found it's a little hard to go past the Gut Protocol, if that makes sense, and eat. I mean, I can eat semi on it. I know I can't eat on it for Dig Deeper because I tried, because I was eating kind of around the Gut Protocol. I just wasn't getting enough calories and enough because you're lifting so heavy. But I'm going to check that out for sure. And even if I don't hit Success Club by the end of the month, I'm still going to push till the 11th, because that's when my group starts, and see how many people I can get in on this. But I'm excited just to have one person that's going to join me. It's like, oh, I have a partner. That's really cool. So kind of my plan. That's kind of where I'm at, but I'm feeling really positive, at least as of right now, for the last couple days of the month, and just really excited for the group. So, and then I need to look into the Emerald Challenge a little bit more, because I would like to push for Emerald too. I don't think I'm an Emerald yet, but I want to do that too. I definitely want to push for that.
I think it's like the perfect way because you're doing Morning Meltdown 100. And I remember like when Faith did it too, it was like day one, here's my post, day two, and you have like this perfect template to be able to marry it into the Emerald Challenge. So you're going to be set. And I have to say thank you for the Facebook event idea. I did that, and that was how I got my SC points this past week. Was people put interested in coming to the event, and I was like, oh, perfect. It was the perfect way to send a message to them and go, hey, I saw you were interested. You want some info? So thank you for that amazing idea.
I'll go. So I've had one gal who I've been talking to since like December, and she's a coworker of mine. Well, soon to be past coworker, because my job is the last week of my job is this week, so I'm super pumped about that. But I resent her a rebel pack because she couldn't swing a total solution pack, which is fine. But she said she was going to sign up on Friday. I need to check to see if she did or not, but follow up with her. And then I've been just reaching out to people, trying to keep 10 in play. It's been like my big thing on my morning mindset with growth day is like, what's the thing that you can do that brings real value? It's just like keeping 10 in play. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, this whole month has been, I agree. This month it's been a weird one. That's, but coming out of it, just like resetting. And I told myself that I wasn't going to wait till the end of the month to hit SC, but even if I hit SC1, like that's still progress. I feel like in the past I've like gotten so down on myself because I'm like, I tried so hard, but it didn't work. And then I take like 2 months to get over it. I'm like, get over yourself. What the heck? Like you're hurting yourself more than you're helping it. But I think I didn't do the Facebook event last week, but I'm going to post it today and see who's interested, and just like spam them, just like get them set up. Cause I'm starting the March boot camp next Monday. So I'm like, it doesn't give them a lot of time. It's like that rush kind of a feeling. So just like getting into that, I feel like that's what my plan's going to be, and then getting a post up today, but that's it.
That's perfect, Faith. And I think you're so smart to do it now because people respond to a deadline. And Brendan shared that in the group at the thing today or this weekend. He's like, tell them that they have until Thursday, because those that jump in by Thursday get the last $40 off promo codes, like something like that. Here's the deadline. Here's your reward for jumping in before the deadline. So I think you're spot on. I think you're like gonna get so many people who are like, okay, like I'm last minute. I need somebody to tell me, and I will maybe purchase, like I will purchase on the last day, always.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of me's out there that'll jump in with you.
I'm following up with a lot of the people that have said that they want to jump in, but haven't signed up yet. So I'm going back a few months through everybody that's talked to me about it. And now that I've been reminded of that event page, I think I'm going to send them a personal message, but I'm going to send the invite to that page first. And that way they'll kind of get doubled up on, see how that goes.
Good idea, Shady. I love it. Love it, love it. Tanya, feel free to unmute if you can talk.
I think she said she was at work while we had the call, but she was going to listen.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Before we hop off, I wanted to share something. I had just a reminder that your next coach isn't necessarily on social media. And I think Sarah proved this to me last week when she's like, both of my neighbors that potentially want to sign up as working coaches. I love that because I had the same experience. I had a gal sign up with a total solution back, like the 219 for coaching. She's already gone through the 10 things on the freaking new partner app. She's on fire. She's going through, just got certified as a personal trainer, wants to have an online portion of her business, but she's a girlfriend of a guy we go to church with. And he had messaged me. He's like, hey, you should text my girlfriend because she's looking to get into personal training and she just kind of wants to pick anybody's brain who's in the space. And you guys, I pushed this off for so long. I'm like, oh, I don't have time for a long phone call about personal training. And I just push off. And then one day, call it a God moment. I'm like, I need to call this woman. Like, who am I? Just quit. Just just get over yourself. Just call her. And I did, and it was the best phone call. By that night, she had signed up. She's like, this is exactly what I need. I'm so excited. So never would she have ever found me on social. Never had she ever followed me, nothing. So just a reminder, it can be a person of a person you know sometimes. And I also wanted to share, I started her because I had already kind of started the new coach mentorship. I started her in the Body Partners app. There is a new tab, and Faith talked about it, the 10 in play, but there's a 10-step, super short videos by Trina Gray. It's a foursome who's on each of the calls, and they're like 5 minutes each, and there's like 10 of them, and it is freaking fire. And they talked about it at NLC. They're like, this is the way we're getting all of our new partners started, not the 28-day action plan, even though that's fire. Like they just said, our girls are like, they fall off in 28 days. They can't do something every day for 28 days. But they give them these 10 videos and they're so short. And it's Trina, Erin, Melanie, and Holly. And the four of them are going through exactly what to do to crush your business. And it's 10 videos. And so I wanted to share that because if you have a new partner signing up who's like, how do I rock this business right out the gate? Put them into that. It's going to be so good. And she's like already messaging me, this new coach, like, ooh, this was really good. I have an idea for my group. So she set up her Facebook group and they're getting rocking and rolling. And I haven't even touched new partner mentorship with her, anything. So these videos are exactly what we need and they can get your new partner started right. And I share that because next Wednesday, we're going to do a team-wide partner or body opportunity sneak peek and share our stories on there, share what coaching is. And I want to set a goal for all of us. Everybody bring one person to the call. One person. It can be somebody who's a challenger right now, who's crushing it. And you're like, hey, you are freaking slaying it. Go to the Lemoyne system. It's in those 10-step videos. The exact script to text to your challenger who's rocking it right now is in there. And it says, come to want to learn more. And when they're like, yeah, sure. Put them in, go, okay, we have a Wednesday sneak peek call team wide. I'll meet you on there. You don't have to speak. You can speak if you want to, but bring them into that. And we're going to have these be something that we do team wide, probably every other week, so that you have something to invite people to. And you don't have to be scared around like, well, when they say yes, what do I send them? And what do I say? Like, just bring them to the partner call. And then same thing. I was always scared to recruit and invite because I'm like, I don't know how to get them results as a coach because I didn't know what I was doing for so long. So I didn't feel like I could mentor somebody in success in the business. So it have stopped me from inviting to the business. Well, now we've got those freaking fire 10 videos from the 4 rock star superstar 18 people. It's insane. And so we can get them started the right way. And so I wanted to share that to just feel like you can take the pressure off of yourself of like, okay, this week my goal is on Wednesday I'm going to have one person on the coach opportunity call. One person. Text your best friend, text your Sarah version. And when she's like, F off, go text your other best friend. Go text your challenger. And I'm even going to say text your challenger who's in your group that isn't showing up super well. Because that was that was like the Moira Casaba. She's like, I was the worst challenger. I never posted. I never shared anything. I fell off every time. She's like, the thing that changed for me was that I signed up finally as a partner. And that's when I started showing up. I had no skin in the game as a challenger. But as soon as I became a partner and I thought, oh my gosh, I need to actually do this now. Look at her now. She's like top coach. So I just don't want you to feel like, well, I can only invite my rock stars. Hell no. Invite the people that also can't do very well at showing up for themselves, because they'll probably be really good at showing up for other people when they become a partner. So wanted to share before we hop off. Okay, anybody else have anything they want to share that sparked in their brains? Feel free to unmute. Okay. Fire! I'm so excited. All right, let's finish the month strong. Let's lock in SC. Everybody SC Club on this call and listening to the recording. It's happening. It's happening. There's not a world that exists where we are not in SC by the end of this month. There's no reality. Go into it with that. Not, I hope I hit it and it's okay if I end at with 1 point. Don't tell yourself that. You're letting yourself off the hook. Go into it with, there's not a world that exists where I don't lock in SC by the end of this month. And I'm telling you that because I used to tell myself the opposite, and then I'd let myself off the hook. So I'm sharing just from experience. And yes, I mean, if you shoot till midnight and you're like, okay, I got to 4. Of course. Oh, who cares? That's fine. That's amazing. You're going to start the next month with so much momentum and so much fire. But don't let yourself off the hook right now and say, oh, well, if I just get 1, it's great. No, go for 6, so go for SC 5 or 6, and just go till we can. And we're going to do it together. So love you guys. You're amazing. Text me if you need anything. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing. Thanks, Faye. Thank you, Shani. Thank you, Rianne, for sharing. You guys are amazing.